Welcome to the Voice Zone, helping you speak your best with internationally recognized speech coach Patrick Munoz.
Hey everybody, 'tis the season, and by that I don't mean ho 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 ho, but rather the wedding season. It's July, and my assistant Marcus is going to a wedding himself in a few weeks. In October, my first and oldest niece is getting married, and nowadays, really, weddings are year-round, though traditionally, I think June has been a big month for them. They're year-round, and so what I've put my attention towards today is giving you the tools to put together a wedding speech. You've been invited to a wedding. It's your best friend, your brother, your son, your niece, as in my case, and they've asked you to speak at the wedding. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? How do I do this? Remember that both death and giving a speech tend to be among the highest two forms of fear that we have as humans. So I put together a very simple plan of action for you to create a speech, put it together, practice it, and then be able to make that speech at the wedding and feel secure. And not only feel secure, but feel kind of fabulous. All right? So I have a worksheet that I've put on this that you can go ahead and download. It'll be part of either the podcast or the video that you're watching. And you can go ahead and download that and then work with this worksheet. So you've been asked to speak, and this is a very simple, easy, foolproof method to create a perfect speech for you. First, write down your role. What is your role? As in a movie or a TV show or a novel. Are you the lead character or are you a supporting part? If you're the lead character, the parent, the mother, the father, that gives yourself some more time. If you're the best friend, and there'll be a whole host of best friends speaking, or good friends, then that will cut down the time as well. Number 2, what do I have to offer that's different from the other people who are speaking? So ask yourself, what are the experiences and memories that I have that are different? What unique perspective do I have? Is it that I went to school with them, high school, grade school, graduate school? Am I in business with them? What unique perspective do I have that's different from the other people who will be speaking? Number 3, brainstorm. This is your chance to really just have fun. Spend some quiet time and start to write down all those memories that support your story. Because the question is, what is your story? What is it you want to share? So write these all down, your favorite memories, your favorite times, a funny story, a heart-wrenching story. Whatever that is your own sort of flavor and your own experience here is going to be great. And what's terrific about this is, you're marking a new stage in someone's life. This is a big demarcation point. Use this as a time for yourself to think about your experiences, where you are, where they are, and have fun in this part. Great, you've got all that down. Number 4, time to edit. Get that big red pen out and cross things off. Cross out those stories, those anecdotes that don't support your theme, that don't support your story. A friend of mine recently was at a wedding, and it was a famous actor who was giving the toast and for his daughter. And what my friend took away from this when he saw it was how heartfelt, how much of a story this person was telling. Because that's what you are. You're storytellers. For my clients who are actors, they're storytellers. We're all storytellers. This is your moment to do that. Make sure that what you cut out of the story are things that don't support your story, your theme, your idea. Number 5, practice. Congratulations, everybody. You've done the work. You've got yourself a speech. Now it's time to practice. Practice, practice, practice. This is the part that separates, well, sorry, people, but the men from the boys. How many times have you seen somebody speak, or have you been at a wedding and somebody starts to speak and you think, oh, where are they going with this? When will this end? How much longer is this going to be? What's the point? Don't be one of those people. Do not be one of those people. You've done your homework. You've edited it. Now it's time to practice. Practice in front of the mirror. Practice with your best friend. Practice with a sibling. Don't practice with the bride or the groom, but practice with somebody who can help you. Whatever that is, just practice in front of an empty room, standing up there giving that speech. Practice it so much that it becomes like a comfy shirt that you love to wear, that just fits you like a glove. This speech is your speech. All right. And excuse me, and ask yourself these questions. Am I being grateful? Am I being specific? Am I being brief? Kind of like a guest in someone's house or home. Always leave them wanting more. That's my suggestion to you. Number 6, the day of. You're here, you're at the wedding. Remember, it's not about you, it's about the bride and the groom, all of that. That's who it's for. And this is a time for you to prepare a little bit further. Go and check out the space. Will you be using a microphone, or will you have to speak up? Which will you have to do? So check that out for yourself. Number 2 is remind yourself that you might be nervous. That's all right. You're human. Nerves are nature's way of reminding us that we're alive. There have been times in my moments in my life when I've been very nervous, and I've reminded myself, my body's telling me something. This means that this is important to me. This means that it's exciting, that it's different. So accept it. And a suggestion to you, very important. Some people use alcohol as a lubricant to get themselves to be more relaxed. And certainly, if a glass of wine is something you want to enjoy, but don't overdo it. Don't use alcohol as a way of relaxing yourself to the point where you're drunk, because it may be easier for you. You may forget about the speech, but I promise you in no way will it make it a better speech if you're drunk. So don't do that. And now, the time has come. A drum roll, please. Step up to the podium. Step up to the bar. Breathe, articulate, reach out with your voice. Tell your story. Command the space. Remember, there may be distractions during the speech. There may be a baby crying. There may be the sounds of the bartender clanging the bottles. There may be waiters clearing the tables, hopefully not waiters. But if that's the case, it's your chance to be present, to be specific, and take command. And remember to relax, because you know your speech. It's part of your very being. You've done it. So you've reached step 7 in the 7 simple steps to a great wedding speech, and that is end with a toast. End with a simple toast. You've done it. You were fabulous. They loved you. Now get up there and say at this end of the speech, congratulations to the groom and the bride, or the groom and the groom, or the bride and the bride. Offer your own toast, and you've done it. You can sit down knowing that you were part of this wonderful event that was about this beautiful couple beginning a new epic in their life. Sit down with confidence, with joy. You've given the most important thing you could give, which is the present of your presence. Happy wedding season all year round. Here's to you being the best toast giver there is.